can I just let my cat in before we start?
That's fine, yeah.
Because look where she... Look, she... She just sat here staring at me.
Hello, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Day Drinkers podcast with your hosts, your boy WillE and Todd Wilson.
Hello. Hi, guys. You all right?
And
I shouldn't leave a gap for me to talk then.
I shouldn't have done it really because you were chewing some bacon.
I still had some bacon in my mouth. It's all right. It's all good.
But we've got another guest, which is Matt Blameyers from the restaurant on Copper Cow that I work with. So, Matt, how are you feeling today?
Okay, not too bad today. Yeah. Taking it easy, one day at a time.
That's it, yeah. That's all you can do. And Todd, how are you?
Yeah, all good, mate. All good. It's I don't have the dog today, and he's been waking me up every morning at like 7 o'clock. So I've had a nice little sleep into 8 o'clock this morning. Really natural wake up. It's beautiful.
I love how your sleep in is until 8 o'clock. And
I try and in the summer I try and wake up with the sun, like naturally. So there's only so far you can sleep in because I have curtains wide open and stuff, and my house is sun facing, so it just comes right in the window. So it's hard to kind of stay asleep after that, but it's really good for the body to just kind of wake up naturally with it.
See, my only natural alarm clock is my cat.
Yeah,
because she just starts meowing.
I've got a little nest of birds in a tree that's right outside my window, so they've been waking me up for the last few days.
Singing beautifully into your ears.
No, it's a proper awful sound.
I mean, it'll be babies, won't it?
It's not a nice sounding bird either. It's like, I don't even know what it is, but it's not like a nice tweet, tweet, tweet. It's a... So it's not the best noise to wake up to.
That's amazing.
Well, today for the podcast, I thought we'd change it around a bit because normally we've been having a main topic of just kind of like things that go on in and around the bar industry. But I thought for a change we'd hone in on one specific drink. So today we're going to be talking mainly about. I say mainly, it'll get derailed, but we'll be talking mainly about the Bloody Mary because. I made one last week after Todd's request, so I thought we'd talk about it as well.
Great.
But before that, Todd, me and you were talking about like just drinking in lockdown. But look at your cat. Right, for any listeners, Matt was just shaking his cat's tail around and around,
feeling the love.
But where was I now? I've totally gone. Yeah, so
we were talking about drinking in lockdown.
We're talking about drinking in lockdown, and I've got a question for you, and there is a right answer. I already know the answer. So, like, what's the cocktail that you've drank the most since you've been in lockdown? And Matt, you can answer this too.
The cocktail I've drunk the most, can't remember if we covered it the other day, is my little homemade cocktail, my Aperol Screw, that I've apparently invented myself. Richard told me, our good friend Rich Jameson. So that's a mixture of Aperol vodka, orange juice, a little bit of lemon juice, and then topped up with some lemonade.
Sounds refreshing. Yeah,
it
sounds
is
lovely.
Really, really refreshing. When we've had the sunshine, it's been really nice. But now it's probably going to be a Bloody Mary after I've made one this morning.
Now that you've got the tomato juice in.
Yeah.
I don't know about me. I think because we've been making different ones for the isolation creations and stuff. So we've been just kind of drinking everything. But I think I've drank a lot of tequila-based things.
You have drank a lot of tequila stuff, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
For anyone that doesn't know, Matt also does the isolation creations with me that you need to go check out and watch if you haven't already.
I've done a good, I've got a good one upcoming for World Paloma Day, so check that out.
What is it?
World what day?
Paloma.
Paloma as in Paloma Faith?
Yeah. It's a whole day devoted to Paloma Faith.
That's amazing. What's it actually dedicated to?
a cocktail called a Paloma, which is a tequila and grapefruit cocktail.
Ooh, I've never heard of that.
Nice.
It's really good.
I'm just warming to grapefruit. I've never been a fan of it in the past, but I've had it a couple of times recently, and I'm starting to warm to it a bit more. I'm not a big fan of grapefruit juice on its own. I find it way too tart, but
like
things.
Yeah, like a grapefruit soda, which is supposed to go in a Paloma, is really good. You know, like a Ting or a Lilt.
Yeah,
yeah, that kind of.
I like Lilt. So when it's mixed up, it's it's all right. But yeah, on its own, I'm still a bit wary.
I love it.
Another cocktail I made last night. It was an accidental creation, and it tasted like a wine gum.
All right.
And it was white wine, soda, lemon juice, and I got some raspberry and lavender cordial, and I put a splash of that in, and it just tasted like a wine gum. So I reckon if you did it with some Chambord and a bit of gum,
yeah,
I reckon you'd be there.
Or Parma Violet gin.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe. I don't know. Some kind of cordial, anyway.
When I made the aviation a couple of weeks ago now, I was thinking how can I make it? It's really simple, but how can I make an aviation? Because I had some Parma Violet gin, and then I realised that I bet loads of people would have had Parma Violet gin because it was a massive craze that everyone will have bought and then gone, I don't,
yeah.
And it probably had a few drinks and that's it.
Yeah.
So, as somebody that's a bit of a dunce with all this stuff, would there be a way then? So you've made this cocktail, and obviously we make things like Jello shots and stuff. Would there be a way of making that into like a tablet-shaped jelly sort of thing? So it was like a real wine gum, but you've actually got that shot of a cocktail in there. Would that be something that's doable?
Yeah, you could definitely just add loads of gelatin and make it and jellify it.
Some molds, yeah.
But it would be more like a jelly than an actual chewable gum.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Another thing you could do is just, I don't know, maybe inject it into a wine gum.
Ah, now that's an idea. Yeah.
But then you might as well just put vodka in it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Stronger.
All interesting. I love the little things that you've done over the years that are kind of stepping away from traditional like shot culture and like the flavoured whips that you've done at Circle Lounge in the past
and grab it, lick it, neck it, or grab it, neck it, lick it.
God. What was that one? What?
Oh, that was when like Circle first opened, and so on the bar top, it's like a granite marble worktop anyway, and they used to pour 63% alcohol on the bar top, and then have a shot glass as well. So you'd have and you'd set it on fire on the stuff on the bar top. So you've got like this wall of fire on the bar, and you had to swipe it up and lick it, and then neck a shot. Or all the way around.
I obviously discovered the start of Circle Lounge when I was like 18, and those early days, just kind of, you were relatively new, I think, when I first started going in. I think you've been there maybe 6-7 months.
Yeah, maybe.
Started, or 8 months or whatever. And yeah, back in the day, those original guys, it's just bonkers when you think of stuff like that. I still remember the days when it used to open for food.
Yeah.
Way back in the beginning. Food that was charged so cheaply that I just never understood it. The food was so good, but like I was having like a burger for like £4.95 every day with like 3 different toppings on it. And I was like, I don't even understand how you're making any money from this.
Yeah, it was a bit strange.
It was bonkers, wasn't it?
I came in long after the food.
You did, yeah. Not too much longer. I think.
What year did you start with? Like 2013?
14.
Or 14?
No.
Yeah, 6 years.
As if.
I thought you took over. Did you not take over from Bruce coming in?
No, I think I kind of must have taken over from Matt Morris, but within the
Matt Morris. I forgot there was a Matt in there. Yeah, that was 2013 because that was the year I played New Year's Eve there as well. I remember Matt Morris working there. Matt, yeah. I still see him occasionally around locally.
He works at Stump Crossing.
He does, yeah, which is down the road from me.
I basically pushed Rick out of his own business. All right, Rick, go on. But yeah, so you're actually both wrong with your answers for which cocktail that you've drank the most. I don't care what you think you've had the most, but you have had the most cups of tea. Tea, sugar, milk.
Is it quite worrying? Is it quite worrying that I'm working out how many of those cocktails I've had and how many cups of tea I've actually had? Because I don't drink a lot of tea during it. I drink a lot of tea during lockdown.
I knew there'd be one person who'd be like, "I don't drink tea." I'd be like, "Shut up."
I don't drink much. I drink tea when I'm at other people's houses, but I always forget to make myself a cup. I have a lot of coffee at home, but I have that black, so that's not a cocktail.
No, it's not. You're right.
It's more like a heavy shot of espresso.
I'm trying. Yeah.
I like that. I like that little trick question that you set on us there, Will. Never trust the big WillE. You little prankster. So Bloody Marys.
Bloody Marys, yes. Thank you.
Bloody Mary.
But yeah, so does everyone know what a Bloody Mary is? We obviously know what a Bloody Mary is. I know you do, Matt, and Todd, you've shown me yours that you've got in front of you already.
Cheers.
Hey, in fact, I'll get mine as well now. I mean, mine's not a Bloody Mary. It's a bloody shame because it's 10 o'clock in the morning, so I didn't think it were right.
Yeah. Mine's a bloody shame too. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just saying I don't have any tomato juice, otherwise I'd be making mine with like passata or a tin of chopped tomatoes, and it won't work.
Matt's just having neat vodka for his breakfast.
Hope you can all hear the lovely clinking of ice. But yeah, so traditionally, vodka, tomato juice, hot sauce, which is normally Tabasco, Worcestershire sauce, and that's kind of it really. You can put a splash of lemon juice in, but normally it's always been those kind of 4 ingredients, and it's quite a fun one to start on because it's just like no other cocktail really ever. I'd say any other like savoury cocktail is they're just variations on the Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
I'm really jealous of your big stick of celery there.
I even got the stick of celery that was like, the middle ones that have the leaves on still, so it could look like the most decorative. I'll see if you can. There you
just to show off.
Just to show off, yeah.
Yeah, how are you drinking that, Will, with that big stick of celery there?
It goes up my nose.
Yeah. Your eye out every time.
Yeah. Todd, what have you kept strict to? Did you have all those ingredients, or have you had to?
No, I had to buy the tomato juice, but I do quite often have tomato juice in. But I had to buy it in this time because I've not been drinking it much. I alternate on a morning usually between orange juice and tomato juice on a normal day.
Nice.
It's quite a German thing, is having tomato juice on a morning. And obviously, Mum and Dad lived in Germany, so I picked that up over there a little bit. So
I realised that when I started liking tomato juice more and more, when I first got into it through cocktails, I realised that I became more and more like my dad all the time.
Really?
Yeah. Because he loves it.
Does it? All right, yeah. Mine's my sense of humour. I make really inappropriate jokes or like a really loud joke that's not funny.
About tomato juice?
Just about anything. And then I realise that's exactly what my dad would do.
Yeah.
And like I'll tell him off on like Zoom calls for making like a really loud joke if like he's joined a quiz that I've done or something. And then I'm like, I would have made that exact same joke in that exact same point. But like I'll tell him off because I'm so self-aware of it now.
Yeah. And then
I'm like, no, I'm not telling it to my dad. It's not happening.
Yeah, you're ashamed for the rest of the day.
Yeah, completely.
So, I mean, did you have the Tabasco sauce, or was it a different hot sauce?
No, I had Tabasco. I like Tabasco on my scrambled eggs, so I had Tabasco in.
Oh, very good. Yeah.
I had to buy Worcester sauce in, but I would normally have it in my cupboards anyway. I just didn't realise I didn't have any left.
Yeah. Worcestershire sauce is one of those things where you don't need it, but if you add it to stuff, then it's really good. Although baked beans, yeah. See, I have brown beans, which sound like kidney beans, but they're not. They're just baked beans with brown sauce in.
Bagging.
But yeah,
I've just been looking. Sorry, go on, carry on.
No, you go.
I say I've just been looking at other savoury cocktails to see if there is anything that's kind of as standoutish, and like only one really that jumps out is a dirty martini.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
But apart from that, like you don't really think of.
But even a dirty martini, I wouldn't drink with as like an accompaniment to a meal. Whereas this, I'm obviously drinking it alongside a breakfast sandwich, and it works. I'd have it alongside a fry-up.
Oh, yeah, I have dirty martinis for breakfast all the time.
Oh yeah.
Oh God. But even like an evening meal, I wouldn't have it. I don't know if I'd enjoy it as an accompaniment that kind of balances out the plate.
I've had them afterwards.
Afterwards, yeah, or like an aperitif or something, yeah.
But yeah, savoury stuff. You wouldn't, yeah. You'd have like a Bloody Mary like before or with. I wouldn't have one after a meal. I don't think.
No, I'd be
I've
too
had
full.
my meal then. Yeah.
They're good on airplanes as well, and like in an airport. It's always nice to have a Bloody Mary.
Yeah, especially when it's 4 a.m.
Yeah, but like on a plane, because it's so rich and like so flavoursome, because your taste buds change obviously when you're on a plane. You can still taste everything. So
really,
like all cabin pressure and stuff. That's why, like in movies and stuff, you see them all the time, like having Bloody Marys on planes.
See, I was just about to make a joke like, "Oh, why? Because of the pressure." But I didn't realise that was a thing.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
That's why, like, airplane food's really heavily seasoned.
So then, like, Bloody Mary with like the strong flavours could just pulse through it anyway.
That's right, yeah.
Wow.
Is that glass on a slant, Will?
Pardon?
Is that glass on a slant?
No.
Oh, yeah. I
thought my vodka had gone to my head already. I was like...
It's a glass that Grace, my partner, got from a cruise and then just took it home. And it's not perfectly straight. So like this circle on the bottom here, I think the circle it's something like this. This on the top isn't a perfect circle, but the one at the bottom is, so that it allows this weight here to never be like overcome by this. The weight at the top, yeah. And it is really cool. I'll stick this up my nose and then
Going back to what Matt was saying about aeroplanes, it was on an aeroplane that I first had tomato juice, or that I can remember. Flying over to Germany, and they'd run out of everything else. So I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll try it." And then
can I have a can of that weird beer under there, that red beer?
And there was, obviously they asked me if I wanted any pepper in it and stuff, and I was like, "Oh no." And then a German guy sat next to me was like, "Oh no, you want it." So I put a bit of pepper in it. Just mind blown. It was amazing.
As if.
Loved it. Can I just say we need another ASMR of you crunching that celery?
Okay, all right.
I talked over it.
I was trying not to, but yeah. This is my celery, and I've just dipped it in the tomato juice, and it's quite thick. You can still see it on the side of the glass. So I'm stirring it up a bit, getting some flavors, and then.
Oh, nice.
Really good. And now
we need Beaver's ASMR mic that he uses.
I know,
he gets a really good sound on that.
I'd love oh yeah. I'd love to do ASMR sounds.
Hello. As my cat's left, gone to your house, and like it's got all bald in the process.
Been shaved.
Got undressed on the way.
It's ran so fast that all its hair's fallen off.
I've just been looking to see if celery straws exist.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea.
And I think they do, but
Pasta straws do.
Yeah. But I don't think anything's like out yet. But it's definitely been invented, but I don't think it's like released yet. That'd be ace. I'd definitely get some celery straws if they were here.
Because then you can eat them afterwards, and then there's no
That's it.
no waste then.
No, but it'd be a shame if you wanted if you wanted to reuse it, you know.
Yeah.
Do you sell many Bloody Marys at Circle Lounge?
Unfortunately, not.
Well, it has its peaks and troughs. Like if you get like a group of people that's on it, you'll be making them all night.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
Like I can pick out the people that I know like always have them when they come in.
Yeah.
So it's whether or not they come in, I suppose.
Because it's not, for me, it's not really like a night out cocktail. He says drinking it at 10:30 in the morning, but
What are you not on a night out now? This is the best it's gonna get of a night out now, Todd.
Oh yeah, always, mate. Lockdown on its head.
Yeah.
Just an all-night rave. I just never stopped from the live stream last night. Just carried on going.
Just
that Johnny English number you sent me.
You know how like you can just click on something and then like you just text you to another. Anyway, now on how to make bacon straws. Bacon straws are the ultimate upgrade to cocktails like Bloody Marys. Learn how to make bacon straws at home.
I'm guessing do you just wrap it round something like a standard straw and then bake it and.
No, it doesn't work. What you've got to do is you've got to get the pig and like twist it, and then it molds it.
No, it's actually the tail and the hollow it out.
Upsetting vegans and vegetarians.
So now I've got a segue. So Worcestershire sauce, right? Todd, did you know it wasn't vegetarian?
I didn't know it wasn't vegetarian. Oh, I should have guessed though, because you used Henderson's relish, didn't you?
I do use Henderson relish. I mean, one, because I'm a Yorkshireman and we're in God's own country, and Henderson's relish is truly Yorkshire. But yeah, Worcestershire sauce uses it's either anchovies or like fish parts in it and stuff like that that's been like fermented and salted and all that. And Henderson's doesn't.
That's interesting. What do they use to get that flavour then in Henderson's?
Oh, I've no idea. The only reason I know about Worcestershire sauce because like years and years ago, I saw it on TV because they were like doing stuff to the fish on like a dry stone wall in the sun or something. They were basically like doing sun-dried tomatoes but with the fish.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, well, it wasn't the best.
God.
Enjoy.
I'm quite a shameful meat eater, really, because everyone always says, "Oh, you got to be comfortable," and would you do it in the wild and everything. But anything that comes on that's going to tell me where my food comes from, I'm quite bad at just turning it off. Because I do hide away from the horrors of the food industry. I do try and buy as kind of free range as organic as I can, but
yeah. That's why I've never understood like it's only this year that I've been vegetarian, but I've never understood in like a steak specialized restaurant where they have like a picture of a cow and then it's been dissected up and they're like, this is what you're eating its ass. No, actually today you're going to eat its belly.
Yeah, exactly. It comes from a vacuum sealed pack that's been dry aged in Tesco's store cupboard. But yeah, no, I am quite bad, and I probably would move towards vegetarianism if I watched some of those. I think, but I do enjoy the taste of kind of meat products. They're my favourite things. So
yeah,
I find it very hard. I have had some substitutes that I do quite like. So
some things you can substitute, and some things like there's just no way. There's no way you can substitute it.
Yeah.
But the good thing is, Bloody Marys, you can substitute and make them with Henderson's relish. This episode is sponsored by Henderson's relish for the Yorkshireman on the go.
We're working hard to get sponsors, aren't we?
Yeah.
We need to get shares on Twitter though, because Nathan's using it against me every time I Zoom call him.
Oh, he'll still be going on about it.
I'm jealous. I'm saying I'm jealous of his podcast, and I am massively jealous.
I know, yeah.
That was right in the microphone. That
was it.
Yeah. Oh.
She's a podcast bro now.
Yeah, anyone that's just an audio listener can enjoy the ASMR of cat noises.
I've just sent you a chat.
Oh yeah, I've just seen that.
Oh no, you've ruined my iPad.
Oh, me or the cat?
No, the cat. Come on, you go here. What's the chat?
So like with garnishes and stuff for Bloody Marys, because we were saying obviously celery, bacon, whatever. Like it just gets crazy. Like people have garnished their Bloody Marys with all sorts of stuff. And I've just found on Sailor Jerry's website, they've got all sorts in there. They've got like
God.
Yeah, they've got like cheese, toast, bacon, celery, lime. I don't know what they are. They olives. Olives.
Yeah, they're like stuffed olives.
Cheese and toast. That's brilliant.
Where's the toast?
Maybe that's just my computer.
Oh.
But like I have seen people garnish it with toast before.
It would work. You'd have to crust it up a bit though, wouldn't you? I suppose. You know, really.
Yeah,
like the toast in it.
Because if you dip it in it as well, it'd make like a really good. It'd soak it all up, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh wow, this is like even better. No thanks. I don't want to receive notifications. Let's have a look. Get onto it. I'll send you this one as well. Maybe
you can try screen share if you want, Matt, for anything
no,
you want to put up.
You've disabled it, so I'll send it to you and you can click it.
Have
Oh, there you go.
See, I don't know anything like this.
Check that one out, Todd.
Let's have a look. Oh, I'm liking the look of that.
So that one's garnished with a crab, a shrimp. Is that some kind of chili pepper?
It looks like it. Yeah, it looks like a habanero, maybe. I wonder what they've rimmed the glass with there.
Some kind of flavoured salt, maybe, or chili powder,
like
or chili powder.
Salt,
yeah.
Why was it?
Oh, hang on. Here we go. It tells you. Where's the garnish? Oh, no, it doesn't tell you the garnish.
Garnishes. See notes below.
Oh, well done.
Shrimp, sausage, pickles, pickled okra, celery, cucumbers, tomatoes.
Try and screen share now, Matt.
And barbecue rub to rim the glass.
A barbecue rub, yeah.
Barbecue rub inside the glass.
Yeah. There we go.
Here we go.
Is that working?
Yeah.
So this is a website called Grill Girl.
And this is their Bloody Mary.
And that's their Bloody Mary. How ridiculous is that?
How do you drink out of it?
I don't even want to know. Go on.
You need some celery straws in that.
Yeah.
Or some bacon straws.
Award-winning. What, for like the tallest Bloody Mary?
For the least drank Bloody Mary, because no one can get to it.
Yeah. I mean, they've got some lovely stuff.
Oh, you're onto adverts now.
No, there we go.
No.
Oh, yeah, they're just pictures. I thought they were like just flowers that people had.
There we go. Hang on, is that a cheeseburger?
Yeah, cheeseburger.
No way.
Yeah, so garnished with a cheeseburger. Oh, no. That's crazy.
Because I mentioned it in the isolation creation video that you can get like ridiculous garnishes, but like even then I didn't have cheeseburger in mind.
So this is their ingredients. So we've got tomato juice or V8.
Oh yeah.
V8's a popular brand of vegetable drink. My uncle drinks V8 in Australia. 8 ounces of vodka.
What?
That's what it says. That's what it says.
8 ounces.
Hang on a minute. This will make
So in metrics, 8 ounces of vodka is like 240 ml.
But it makes a picture. Does this one? I've just read it now. Enough to make 4.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
So that's not too bad. So that's like just over a double.
Yeah, 60
in each one. Yeah.
60.
Yeah, well, I've got 50 in this morning.
Pickle juice.
Pickle juice. That's nice.
Worcestershire sauce, horseradish. I mean, we tried using horseradish vodka in some a long time ago, if you remember.
Oh yeah, I did actually. That was quite nice.
Now, funnily enough, when I shared your video, a friend of mine commented that she likes horseradish in hers.
Yeah, you can have like wasabi, mustard, and horseradish are quite common.
That's a good shout. Would you use English or French?
Whole grain.
Whole grain.
None of those, Todd. No, it's whole grain.
Boy.
Apple cider vinegars in there. Celery salt is a must. Got to put celery salt in there. And then hot sauce, dill, 1 heaping tablespoon of fresh dill.
Nice.
That's to compliment your garnish, isn't it? Because they've gone really fishy with the garnish.
Crazy.
I smell something fishy. Well, there you go. Yeah, I don't know how to screen share, but like I can just list this off because I don't think there's any pictures. But so I've got like some history of the Bloody Mary as well, so we can read it and see what we think.
I got Laura walking in background in a bloody purple dressing gown.
At least she was wearing clothes.
That's true.
So it says Bloody Mary recipes are as personal as those for martinis. Purists will only use pepper sauce, Worcestershire sauce, salt, and lemon to spice up tomato juice and vodka. But everything from oysters to V8 can be added. But what makes the perfect Bloody Mary? And what's the full story behind this famous brunch cocktail? I realised that was just like an opening thing, and that wasn't about any history. So we'll keep going and go straight into it.
Yeah.
It says, such is the notoriety of the Bloody Mary that it has its own national day on the 1st of January. It says unofficially, but I didn't know that.
No, I didn't. Well, maybe I did know that. I'm normally pretty good with my national days.
You are, but I bet I know why as well.
Something to do with Mary Tudor?
I wasn't thinking along those lines, but so it's the 1st of January, and everyone wants a Bloody Mary.
Hungover, yeah.
Hungover from New Year's Eve, yeah. So that's declared Bloody Mary Day in the USA. It says, so by extension, much of the cocktail drinking world. All right, okay. This can truly be a great cocktail, so deserved of such reference, but can also be weak, insipid, and downright disappointing. The trick is to use great ingredients, a good recipe, and employ the right techniques. And they're not wrong. They can be really bad, but yeah, it didn't sell it very well at the end there. But they can be really disappointing. Have you ever had a really bad Bloody Mary?
No. I've only ever got a Bloody Mary in a place where I think this place should do a really good Bloody Mary. It's not a cocktail to be messed around with. You can't just like go vodka, tomato, there you go, because you will just get a rubbish cocktail.
Yeah. See, I've served a few of them when I was just working in pubs, and people say, "Can I have a vodka with and a bottle of tomato juice?" And then you'd say, "Do you want some Tabasco Worcestershire sauce?" And they go, "Yeah, I'll do it." And they're like,
Yeah, I've done a few of those when I've done the pub trade. One question I was going to ask you, Will, when you did the video, you obviously talked about not shaking, but doing the kind of gentle pour thing. So what's the science behind that in terms of mixology?
So it's called throwing a cocktail. Matt, if you want to try and find like a YouTube video of someone throwing a cocktail and you can screen share it, that'd be great.
Yeah, I mean, I could demonstrate.
Yeah, go. That's even better.
Let me go get me shaker. I won't use tomato juice though, because if I throw it all over my sofa.
So yeah, for anyone who's not watching is going to miss out. So you better tune in. But the basic thing about throwing is that instead of like shaking it, which you've got a lot less control over the dilution and everything like that, because to shake it, trying to chill it down really quickly, and more so than any other method.
Yeah.
So similar to throwing it, you can just stir it down, although that does take a little longer. So throwing, you'd have all your things in a glass, and you've got like a special strainer. I can't remember. I think it's called a Julep strainer, where it doesn't have like a spring on, and it sort of looks like you put it upside down. It's just got holes basically to keep out the ice, and then you just pour it between the two things, the two tin and your glass of ingredients, and then pour it back in, and then pour it out again. So basically, it's basically just meeting the ice every time.
Yeah, and getting loads of air in the cocktail as well, which is really key to getting a really nice consistency.
So I don't have a proper cocktail shaker. So like we talked about a few weeks ago, I've only got one of those like buy your own from Matalan. You know, it's like a cocktail jar with a little strainer on the top and a lid. So I just kind of gently kind of sieved it that way, but obviously that's not going to get much air in it, so that's interesting.
Well, you'd say that, but you could even just do it with. You could just do it with a pint glass. You could do it with anything. You can do it with mugs.
That's what I should have done with that.
You know, but so the way we do it is we get one and we put a strainer in on a bit of an angle like that, because if you put it on top, when you come to pour your liquid back in it, it'll just go everywhere. So you want your strainer on like a bit of an angle. So you get your strainer in there like that. And then it stops the ice coming out, but it allows you to pour it back in easier. So you want your ice in here, and you start off by pouring your cocktail in there. And then, you just literally pour it from one to the other. And the greater height that you can get, the more air you get in your cocktail. So,
honestly.
Like, there's some people who like go crazy with it, and they're like right up here and pouring it out. It's madness. So there you go. That's a little demonstration.
It's meant to be that like you can, like an easy way to think of it is that what the hand that's pouring is meant to never move. It's only the hand with your tin. So if you think about it that way, all you need to do is go like this, and then you just pull this down, and then when it's about to stop, you just bring it back up. But yeah, you can have. There's loads of people that can like have like arm widths apart where
I like move like that with it. Yeah, and they do like that with it and stuff. It's crazy. Like it's a really good skill.
It's like a little dance.
I remember one of the first ever Britain's Got Talents. There was two guys called the Bar Wizards that got like all the way to the final. And I remember cocktail throwing and stuff like that used to be like a real popular thing, and then I don't see much of it anymore on kind of online or anything. You know, I've never seen people doing all the kind of like bar tricks and throwing bottles and stuff.
There's still a lot on Instagram.
Is there?
Instagram's like a good platform for it, and then YouTube as well. But that's more for like tutorial videos, because YouTube favors like longer videos.
Yeah.
This guy looks like he'd be good at it. Let me see if I can screen share again. Hang on. Oh, he's already got his flare going on. Let me get back to my Zoom.
Bar flare, that's it. I knew there was a word for it.
Share screen.
For flare, there's still I think there's still a lot of flare going on. I don't see a lot of it, but
are we good? Are we on?
Yeah, we're on.
So I don't know where this is, but
he's flicked it off the bar. It's flying around. He's got some ice in a tin. He's got another tin. He's putting some vodka in another tin.
What is that?
That was vodka.
That was Ciroc vodka, yeah.
Is that me?
The screen's gone green.
I don't know why. Oh, what's happened?
There we go.
Oh. It must be the video.
Yeah, probably.
Oh no. Oh, there we go. We're back. That's strange, isn't it?
His green screen's gone.
That's his soul. Really. I like that little twist that he's got there as well. Watch twist.
So it looks like he's literally literally throwing it into a tin instead of letting it like.
But you're right. That top arm's never moving, is it? Really, apart from going side to side.
Yeah.
It's not changing height.
It sort of looks like magic. You know when a person's throwing a deck of cards into the other hand?
Yeah.
It looks exactly like that, but with tomato juice. And then he pours it in.
Look at that. That's
Brilliant.
a nice little whip off there. Look.
What
You've got quite a nice little whip, Matt. I've seen you do a nice little whip off at Circle.
It just helps to like control the spirit.
Yeah.
And it does look pretty cool.
Stop spillage.
It does. Stop spillage.
Well, exactly. Yeah, I know there's a reason behind it, but it does look cool when you're the customer.
What nationality was that guy?
It looked well. It looked from the east.
Yeah, like East Asian.
Yeah, I'd say East Asian. Yeah.
Because as I say on Instagram, there's a lot, but they all tend to be from that area. Like there's a lot. I think there's a lot of practice more going into it on that side of the world. And
it's for them, it's like an art, isn't it?
Yeah,
it is like they really study the art of the cocktail, which is good.
But yeah, shall I read on? I'll read on the. So we come to...
I'm still stuck on the largest Bloody Mary Day, like the National Bloody Mary Day, and I've just read up on it while we're doing that. That
Halloween?
No, it's the
1st of January. Well, you're not listening, Todd.
I heard you say that as well.
Oh.
Bloody Marys are still the #1 brunch cocktail in the US. There you go. I knew that already, but it's even beats a mimosa, and you can't. I love a mimosa.
Me too.
But there you go. Right, carry on.
So it says recipes. It says our recommended Bloody Mary calls for vodka, tomato juice, pepper sauce, Worcestershire sauce, black pepper, and celery salt. These are now common ingredients for modern Bloody Marys. But you can also, and then this is where Difford's guy says, I also add sherry and bell pepper juice for whenever you have those ingredients as well. But it says other variations include, and this is where I'll quiz you now. I think more so Todd, but because Matt, you might know.
Yeah, I'll let Todd guess first.
Okay.
So it says other variations include. Okay, what would an Asian Mary be?
All I can hear is your cat in the background.
I know, yeah. She's not even in the room.
Is it a change of spirit, or is it?
No, it's not a change of spirit.
Is it an addition of something like soy sauce or a duck-based sauce instead of the Worcestershire sauce, maybe?
So that's an Asian Mary. You were right with soy sauce, and it's also got wasabi and ginger in it.
Wasabi and ginger as well. Nice.
And so, and I can imagine that being garnished with some like sushi.
Oh yeah, like a salmon sashimi over the top. That'd work.
So another variation: a bloody bull.
I'm praying to God it doesn't have Red Bull in it.
Can you imagine? No, it's not. It's not Red Bull.
Garnished with beef. It's the cheeseburger one. It's garnished with cheeseburgers.
Yeah. You're definitely on the right lines. It's with beef consomme in it.
Yeah, like a beef stock.
I was joking.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Stock.
Right.
I mean, I guess if you struggled, like in a bar, to get beef stock, you could sprinkle a bit of an OXO cube inside it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Matt, do you remember when we did pulled pork paste Bloody Mary?
We did, yeah. We had a pulled pork Bloody Mary on there, yeah.
That was hilarious.
How did that go down?
I think we sold one.
Yeah. The thing is, it was the same as we didn't sell many Bloody Marys at the time either. So
yeah, and then Richard goes, "Oh, I've bought this Bloody Mary paste to use in your thing."
So a Bloody Caesar.
Use of olives, maybe in there.
No, more. Think of like Caesar like
Caesar salad.
No, maybe not Caesar salad. Like think of Like, I don't know.
I
King
think Caesar salad's probably the better way to start looking
Does
at it.
Does it use like ouzo instead of vodka or something?
No. It's using clam juice.
Yeah.
Oh, how would I guess that?
Because it's like when
Caesar
have you not
salads have
seen?
anchovies.
No,
Oh,
hang on
no.
a minute. Because there's a thing.
There's
Where is it?
So normally I've seen that you can use clamato juice, which is
Clamato, yeah.
a tomato juice with clam broth in it as well.
I'm doing really bad at this week's quiz. I smashed last week. This
Well,
week's
I tell you what, those are the hard ones.
Yeah, those are the hard
good.
ones. Yeah.
Good.
So we're moving on now to the easy ones. So, what would a bloody Joseph be?
Bloody Joseph. Joseph. Well, I'm not sure actually.
If you want a clue, then you can.
Yeah, go on. I'll take a clue.
So the clue is, it'd be like the clue's in like the gender of the name. So it's like the male version.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to work out. What would be the, unless you made it, is it a change of spirit again, or
It's a change of spirit.
yeah.
Yep.
you're not making it with like a whiskey or something, are you?
Yes. Maybe using Scotch.
Yeah, that was my instinct, but I can't. I'm not sure if I'd be before that with the tomato juice.
I think I've had a Bloody Mary with whiskey in it, or like a whiskey rinse or something like that. I've definitely had something with a bit of smokiness in there, like a smoky whiskey in it.
Oh, I have as well,
What's a
actually.
whiskey
Yeah.
rinse?
What's that? Sorry, Todd.
What's a whiskey rinse? Sorry, for a dunce like me.
So like if you were to rinse the glass first with a little bit of whiskey, then so you're just getting that. Yeah.
Just infusing it, sort of thing. Yeah.
I've had it where like you spray like a really peaty whiskey, like just in get it in a little spray bottle and do that on the top. And I've had that before in a bar, and it basically you can just smell like it smells proper smoky and a bit meaty almost.
Interesting.
I actually really like that when they've put a little bit of whiskey in.
Yeah. So a bloody Maria. Or Bloody Mariah?
It's not got Tia Maria in it, has it?
No.
No, let's say that's more Spanishy based, that says to me.
Yeah.
So, what are we putting in to make it more Spanishy?
Well, think a little bit further west.
Away.
Yeah.
In the same way.
Portuguese?
No, further.
A little bit further.
Further. South America.
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit further north.
Mexico. Tequila.
Yeah,
yes.
there we go.
You got it. Matt's favourite spirit this lockdown.
We had a trip around the globe to get there, but
what would a bloody Maru be?
A bloody what?
Maru. Maru.
This one's on.
That's got to be sake.
Oh,
well done.
There you go.
Yeah. How did you get that one, Todd? What were your linkage there?
There's a lot of Japanese names that kind of end with a U. It's quite a common word ending in Japanese, so that's the only Japanese spirit I could think of. So
nice.
Well educated, yeah.
Yeah.
Good educated guess.
A bloody Shane.
Bloody shame. Well, that's what you said you've had this morning, so I'm guessing that's a Virgin Mary.
Yeah. A Cubanita. This one's so easy, and the name is rubbish.
Yeah.
It's got to have white rum in it.
It's got rum. It's got.
What else could you call it though?
Bloody Cuba. Bloody Castro.
Yeah, bloody Castro.
Yeah. No, there's loads of things you could have instead of just Cubanita.
Yeah.
All right. So and then Red Snapper.
As gin. Yeah, I knew that one. Gin.
Yeah. Yeah. So So I've got. It says shake or stir, ice and dilution. So this will give us a bit more insight into the throwing of the cocktail. So it says a Bloody Mary tastes better if the tomato juice retains some viscosity. Mm-hmm. Thin tomato juice detracts from the drink, no matter how balanced or perfectly spiced, to suit the drinker's taste. And it says Shaking tends to detrimentally affect the viscosity, so it's better to simply turn the shaker over into a gentle revolving motion. Now, I actually did that in the video as well.
Yeah, I'll give you another demo.
Yeah, so you instead of like, so you can throw it, but like that can just go everywhere if you're not careful. But
these are the proper things for it.
You can, as I did, would just kind of roll it.
Yeah,
in is
just
still
like
in
that.
the tin.
Just like that. Give it a bit of a twist. Give it a bit of a rotate like that. Is that what you mean, Will, or did you do it more like?
That's exactly what I mean.
Yeah, that's kind of how I mixed mine this morning with the rubbish mixer that I've got. Was just kind of side to side and
like that.
Because they're right. Like a thin tomato juice is just would be the worst.
Yeah. You don't buy a Bloody Mary if you don't like tomato juice, and the people that like tomato juice like a thick tomato juice.
Yeah. It says I recommend 20 revolutions with ice cubes, taken straight from the freezer.
So then it's not. So then it's not like
overthrow the government 20 times before you drink it.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great.
The reason why they say
20 lemons.
Yeah, the reason why they say because like from the freezer instead of an ice machine ice is because freezer ice tends to be really dry. Whereas like if it comes from an ice machine, then it'll just dilute it a bit. Still dilute it a bit quicker.
It's like it's already started melting almost because it's not in a as cold environment.
This is where your big ice comes in handy as well.
It is, yeah, you're right.
It's nice to because I always put ice in Bloody Marys anyway. So a nice big chunk of ice in a Bloody Mary. That's the way forward.
Go on.
I got a great little mould with a bottle of JD honey once, and it makes like a honeycomb shaped piece of ice. And much as it's like a gimmick to go with your JD honey, it's been brilliant for any kind of drinks like that because it just it's one of those, fits perfectly in the glass, but it's also quite sturdy as well, so it doesn't just melt and dilute all you drink as well. It takes quite a while, like whiskey rocks, because it's so sturdy. It takes quite a while for it to disintegrate. So
that's it. That's exactly the attraction with big ice.
Big ice.
Because it just melts slower while still keeping the drink cold. In the same way that like you would put crushed ice with like a drink that you'd want to be its coldest all the time, or something that's really strong, like a mojito or a mint julep or something, because you don't want to put no ice or cubed ice in a mojito because they're really strong.
And speaking of mint juleps, it'll be National Mint Julep Day at the end of this month. So I'll be making some mint juleps.
Nice.
There you go. I told you I was good with my national days.
I don't know if I've ever had a mint julep, you know.
They're good.
I might have to come round to Matt's house and socially distance and grab one off the wall.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, they're just there. They're just there on the wall. 5 mint juleps standing on the wall.
Oh dear. I socially distanced some port to Matt's house the other week.
You did?
Knocked on the door and ran away. And then Laura came out looking very confused as to why there was just a couple of little bottles of port on the wall. She saw me kind of weird.
That's lovely.
Made me laugh. They were prizes for my quiz.
Oh, yeah, I remember you saying, actually.
Did a little quiz and drunkenly decided to give out prizes.
Oh,
and then everyone asked me to do it again, so I did it this weekend as well.
You've just reminded me, right? So, like, this is not Bloody Mary related at all, but I've been getting
so well as well.
I've been getting some strange packages. Okay, they're addressed to me, and they're all from Amazon. And so one day, a package for me came with a package for Grace, and I was like, I hadn't ordered anything, and I double checked everything just to make sure that I hadn't ordered anything. I hadn't.
So it was addressed to you, but it was for Grace.
No, it was addressed to me for me.
Right. Okay.
And so the first package was some like LED lights that you could like stick up in like a cupboard that that's like quite dark, and then it's like a remote control light. So yeah, and but also in that package came some cream, some whitening cream for private parts. So that was my first package. And then the next day, I got another package, which was addressed to me, sent to me. It was like a blackhead vacuum sucker.
I bought one of those the other week.
I have also got one of these.
See, but I know a few people with it, right? So I'm asking around, going like, oh, "Look, I know it's you," and I know one person who actually has all three of those things, and I was like, "It's definitely you," and they were like, "No, it's not me." I'm like,
"Was that Leone?"
No, it was Melissa.
Melissa, I was just gonna say it was Melissa.
But I was like, it's got to be someone I know. Otherwise, someone's just got my address and sending me.
This is the problem. I mean, Nathan might have 4,000 watches on his podcast, but we've got to the point now where we've got creepy fans that are sending us anal bleach to his house.
See, like they would have to know. Yeah, you'd have to know your address.
Yeah.
Matt's looking really sneaky there.
No, it's not me.
It was Laura.
But anyway, so yeah, that's my mysterious fan that sends me strange objects.
And you just keeping them.
Oh yeah.
We don't notice how bright his hair is today.
Like them blackhead suckers. Them blackhead suckers aren't cheap.
Are they not?
Well, not really. They'll be like 20 quid.
I've seen mine were about 25 quid.
Yeah. Of course, I'm keeping it then.
But what are you going to do with the LED lights?
I love how that's the one we're unsure what to do with.
I've just put them in my kitchen cupboard.
Is it on a strip one? Like a reel?
They're more like they're just like all-in-one ones that are like that, and you just go and stick up.
Yeah, you know who was talking about getting some LED lights?
Was it Nate?
It was Nate.
He talks about getting LED lights for everything, though.
He does, yeah. To be fair.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So back to Bloody Marys. So I've got a bit of history now. And maybe where it's been created and stuff like that. So it says the creation of the Bloody Mary is often credited to Fernand Petiot in the 1920s.
I think it might be Petois, as in like French version for Peter.
I don't think so.
That's Pierre.
Petiot. It's going to be Petiot from now on.
I'm gonna Google it.
Petiot, maybe.
Or maybe both T's are silent.
Has it got an E on the end of it?
Petiot. Has it got what? Sorry.
An E, a letter E on the end.
No, it doesn't.
There we go. Right. Hang on. How to pronounce this? This is. Are you ready? Hang on. It's on YouTube.
Pronouncenames.com. Petiot.
There we go.
Petiot.
Petiot.
Okay, so Fernand Achu.
Shut up.
Fernand Achu in the 1920s, while a young bartender at Harry's New York bar in Paris. However, it appears he simply spiced up an existing and well-established combo of the vodka and tomato juice while working in the St. Regis Hotel in the 1940s. Yeah.
Oh, right. Is it the Summit Regis Hotel he were working at? St. Regis, yeah.
St. Regis, yeah.
Yeah.
So he didn't claim it. He was credited to it, but then he was a fraud. So Fernand Petiot, fraudster. And then he said 20 years later, "Oh yeah, no, I didn't mean to."
Fernand Petiot, is he? He's called like Fred Peters.
Yeah, that's it. He's just an all-round fraudster. He's from Wigan. And it says the true originator of the savoury blend of vodka and tomato juice, so not necessarily the Bloody Mary, was probably George Jessel.
I like how it says the true originator and then was probably.
Yeah.
The true originator.
The true.
Maybe.
It's George Jessel, Hollywood star of the 1920s and 50s, and it looks likely that he has also christened his favourite drink Bloody Mary. So also likely and probably. So yeah, he might have done it. But Matt, you said you were watching Once Upon a Time in Hollywood the other night. I swear there's a scene in it where they make some sort of deal about a Bloody Mary in it. I think, or I might just be remembering that to fit in. With
I know that he made a lot of whiskey sours, like Leonardo DiCaprio. He made whiskey sours. Once Upon a Time. Let's Google it. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Oh, hang on. Go on, carry on.
It says, follows what is surely the most comprehensive history of how the drink we know it today as the Bloody Mary was created and named. Written by Jack McGarrett of New York's Dead Rabbit, which is a very famous bar. And that was published on March 2012. So
no, you're right with the Bloody Marys in the Hollywood film as well. There is Bloody Marys in that. It's Brad Pitt. Yeah, Brad Pitt drinking it at the bar when he's having that interview.
Might be a little nod then.
Oh
my God! It says below it as well. It says the story of Fernand, and then in quotations it says Pete Patois.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So he's just called Fred Peters.
He is. He's from Wigan. Created a Bloody Mary. He created a Bloody Mary to go pie.
To go with a pork pie.
He has pork pie on the side of it.
Bit of Worcestershire sauce on pie as well.
I tell you, Marvel, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to move. To New York, and I'm going to change my name to Francois Patois. Fernand Patois. And I'm going to make something of myself, man. I tell you.
And it says some history about the man himself, but it basically gives his entire life. So I won't go into it really. And then it goes into the story of the movie star. It says the evidence. Here we go. So it says one of the first, if not the first, documentations of the Bloody Mary comes from one of George Jessel's old vaudeville pals, Walter Winkle.
That's an easy name to say.
I know all of those words were hard to string together. And it says he had a column and it published on April the 3rd, 1939.
There we go. We're giving full-on history lessons today. You know, we're educational here at Daydream because I like it.
Oh yeah. So it says. So this movie star's mate who had a column in 1939 said the cast of the Hasty Pudding show, which would have been his, I suppose, have a new form of Mickey, which doesn't make them ick. It's vodka and tomato juice. So there you go. 1939, vodka and tomato juice is very popular with the movie stars.
And I suppose, really, of all the cocktails you can have, it's quite healthy, really. I'm not saying it's a health drink, but of all the things you could drink,
yeah,
it's almost detox worthy, isn't it? I know you've got the vodka in there, but vodka's quite a clean spirit. But it's clean as you can have, isn't it, really? Without going pure alcohol. And then, you know, the tomato juice and stuff. Think of all the blended veggies that people have to detox their bodies. You know, lemon is so famous for being, you know, detox worthy and stuff. So really, it's quite a good one to give you that little health kick. And it wakes you up. I actually feel like I've got more energy since having that. That's perked me up as much as a cup of coffee would. Fair enough, it had 50 mils of vodka.
That's just the vodka, yeah.
I'm just drunk.
No, well, I mean, at the end of the day, like it's packed with vitamin. It's vitamin C, isn't it? So it's good. It's just got loads of vitamins in.
Yeah, and potassium in it. Tomatoes have lots of potassium in.
Yeah.
But I tell you what would work quite well as a garnish. A piece of pepper. And then that'd boost your vitamins even more. But that's got the same crunch as your celery as well.
There you go. This is what Difford's saying. He wants he puts bell peppers with it.
Mm.
So Todd, you're on the same wavelength as Difford. What?
This is where we get contacted by his predecessors and all his children kind of ringing us up saying, "You've done my father a misservice here."
To stop calling him Fred Peters.
He's not from Wigan. He's from Warrington.
Pete Tucker. Did you know?
Stick on topic today.
Yeah. Did you know the largest Bloody Mary was made? It came in at about 155 gallons.
Oh, what?
There you go.
Get a picture up of that, Matt. See if you can screen share a picture of it.
Okay, let's find out.
What did you say? 155 gallons?
Yeah, world's largest.
But would it taste nice? That's a huge amount to get.
I mean, if all the ratios are right, then
if the tomato juice wasn't too thin, then we're all right.
But it's the mixing of it as well, like you guys have said. You know, what are you gonna do? Put it in a cement mixer or something. You know.
That's true.
What a great idea!
I know I was supposed to be taking the mickey there, but I came out with an absolutely brilliant idea, didn't I?
Yeah.
Damn.
A bloody builder.
Bloody builder. Yeah. What is a bloody builder?
It's mixed in a cement mixer that's already been used.
Oh, God.
And it makes you strong.
I can't find it.
With a cement rim.
Yeah.
It's, served in a steel toe cap boot.
That again's already been used.
Oh no. Oh.
I'm so excited for this. I'm hoping you can get a picture.
No, I can't find a picture anywhere. I don't even.
That's a shame.
Can't even see when it was.
It's another thread of the Fred Peters lie. I think we're unearthing so many Bloody Mary conspiracies here.
It was only in 2018. I thought there'd have been a picture of it somewhere.
No.
Apparently, there were 500 litres of freshly squeezed tomato juice used for this attempt, and was orchestrated by celebrity chef Bob Bloomer.
Freshly squeezed.
I wonder if they squashed them. You know what they used to do in traditional Italian.
Hang on.
They used to get the big barrels, didn't they? And squeeze them with their feet, wine and tomato.
Yeah. Yeah, they just had a load of people just standing above a glass.
No, this is 2017. It's been beaten since then.
Oh, well, let's have a look at 27. I want to see the bigger one. I bet this was like Heston Blumenthal, wasn't it?
Oh, God.
I'm going to make the biggest thing ever. Is it edible? No, but I'm going to make it.
Right, hang on. Get my screen share. There we go. Okay. Share. Ready?
Yeah, go on.
This is a bit through already, like, just to skip it, but
yeah.
There we go.
Also, so there's two people that look like very science buffs. There's a guy dressed as celery now, going into.
Oh my God! What's going on?
he's getting dunked into a paddling pool full of tomato juice.
Murph. It's called Murph.
Yeah, and his family's here to see him being dunked in tomato juice, dressed as a celery stick.
Why is he dressed as celery? He didn't need to do that.
He is the garnish.
Oh, he's going to get dunked by a baseball as well.
Yeah, I hope he's throwing a tomato though.
Oh, and he's got dunked, and there you go.
He's got loads of hot pepper sauce in all his holes.
He didn't mix it he didn't throw it very well though, because he spilt loads everywhere.
Oh, now he's trying to drag someone else in. It's not this woman from Guinness World Records. Don't look happy.
She's dressed as the lemon.
There you go, and she's dressed as the lemon.
His mum and sister who come as the
There you go.
tornadoes.
Oh, hang on, the aftermath.
Oh,
Everybody, drink this Bloody Mary I've just been in.
I just got this image. I've got this image of when at the end of a film it comes up with like a black screen and white writing to tell you like what happened afterwards, and it's like Murph actually lost his sight from Tabasco. Was impaled shortly after on a piece of celery.
2018 largest Bloody Mary. Let's see.
So
it's got to be on here somewhere.
Has it been beaten again since that guy got dumped?
Yes.
In Bloody Mary?
Yeah. That were 2017. Oh, in fact, actually, it goes back to 2015. So God knows.
Is this just like a yearly thing? Is this like a tradition now? Like we've got like cheese wheels and like black pudding throwing competitions and.
Then it's like a world. Yeah, hang on. Oh no, Bloody Mary toast. When was that? Toasted with Bloody Mary. No. Oh no, that's the world's largest Bloody Mary toast. So I was in like, hey, cheers.
Everyone doing it together.
Right. Are there any just photos of that?
1,919 people. That's
really annoying that it's so close to such round numbers there.
Yeah, maybe loads of
so couldn't make it. Fred Peters couldn't make it.
Yeah. Here we go.
Bloody Mary toast. So you've got a garnish of
really thin.
Yeah, they don't look the best, but there are a lot of them, and they've just crammed them into a old train station.
Yeah, I'd hate to be the person who got the first one, because then they're going to have to wait for 1,900 more people before they can drink it.
Almost 2,000 Bloody Marys later. Oh yeah, they're all raising the glass.
He's already drinking it. Him there. Look.
Oh yeah. No, they look too thin. Way too thin.
Yeah, they were already like pre-prepared, and they do look very thin. It looks like just like a red cocktail.
Mm. It's as red as her hair. Look at that.
Whoa.
But yeah, everyone. It looks like everyone from all ages is enjoying all the Bloody Marys.
Yeah,
they've all made an effort to put a bit of red on. Lovely.
I'm just going back.
It's missing one thing though.
Who brings a pencil? What?
What are you on about?
Who brings a pencil?
There's a pencil behind her ear.
I didn't even notice that.
But yeah, so they've there's missing one thing though from this. Do you want to know what it is?
Celery stick.
No.
Oh.
Sort of, but yeah, we're on the right lines.
Go on.
There's not a guy dressed as celery.
That's true.
Jumping into hot tomato juice.
Oh, he's even got a red guitar. Look at that.
Oh, yes. It is seen as like a very American thing, though, isn't it? I suppose if it came.
Wow,
from
look at that. That's a big bottle of vodka, isn't it? See that?
If it came from like Hollywood, then
come back. There you go. Oh, you missed it. Never mind.
No, I saw it.
Yeah.
That looks about what? 3 litres, 4 litres.
Now it's just loads of photos of people.
Very nice. I don't always toast to the Bloody Mary, but when I do, it's the Milligers Great Lakes Farmers Market.
We're about to advertise Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, no Gordon Ramsay yet. There'll be too much swearing.
Not till he sponsors us.
Yeah.
I still can't. Oh, am I still screen sharing? No.
No.
Yeah, so it is a very American thing, isn't it? With it comes from Hollywood. That's probably why that we don't sell much of it at all.
No.
I think in like bigger cities with like a more diverse people than they are they are a bit more popular. But even then, I don't think the UK gets a lot of Bloody Marys made.
Well, then, like we talked about, it's that time of day as well, though, isn't it? You know, it's. Would you do more if it was a brunch place? You know what I mean? It's.
Oh yeah, probably.
How many mimosas do you sell out of interest? Because that's quite a popular brunch cocktail. Do you do those regularly at Circle?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do a fair amount of mimosas, don't we?
Yeah, we've got our own one as well. We do like a rhubarb and strawberry one.
Oh, nice.
They're really popular actually. Yeah.
Might have to try one of those when I come in. When we're out of this crazy time.
In these uncertain times.
These uncertain times. I miss certain times. They were great.
Yeah. Everything has to start now at the moment with in these uncertain times.
These unprecedented times.
Unprecedented times.
Remember when everything was precedented? It was great.
I was so certain of every time before this.
Today I am certain it is 12 o'clock, but today I'm uncertain. Is it 11:31 or is it 11:32? I'm not sure.
Tell you what I am uncertain of.
Go on.
Fernand Pachu's name.
Oh, Fred Peters.
See, they're that popular in America that they have like Bloody Mary bars. So like the world's largest Bloody Mary bar is in Arizona.
Oh, I've been to Arizona.
Oh, what was the bar like?
It's called Hash Kitchen.
Hash Kitchen.
I like the sound of that.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Hash browns.
Oh, sorry. Garnished with a hash brown.
I would more like garnish with hash.
Hash.
Oh, Matthew.
Corned beef hash.
Yeah, corned beef hash. So
yeah, exactly. It's a family fun. Fred Peters and his corned beef hash. Thank God Matt's been on today because Matt's done all our research for us today.
It says this
well,
place.
We've just conspired about Fred Peters.
It says, I would argue that we have the largest build your own Bloody Mary bar in the country. We have more than 60 different toppings, so the combinations are endless. So I don't know how they do it.
So it's like Subway, but for Bloody Marys.
I'm not having that.
Here we go. The Hash Kitchen also boasts a wide range of toppings like pickled eggs, fried ravioli, salami, bacon, sausage, and fried onion rings.
Fried ravioli sounds interesting.
Oh, so the is the build your own Bloody Mary just the garnish?
I think so.
Possibly. If I'm sharing this screen because it's pretty good actually. Let's have a look. Get back on. Where's my screen? There. Okay. Right, here we go. So as you can see, that one.
What's this? Forbes. Oh.
So that's got some different chilies and peppers, and obviously celery, a bit of bacon.
Yeah, that looks okay. I like what they've done with the stick on the bacon there. That's good. That was a good idea.
Looks quite good in a jam jar as well.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Looks like a tennis ball or something.
Oh, that'll be the pickled egg.
Pickled egg, yeah.
Ah, yeah, good shout.
Why is it green, actually? I've just noticed that it's green.
Well, it depends what they pickled it in, doesn't it?
There we go. We've got some sausage.
I mean the drink.
Oh, the drink itself. Oh. Use green tomato.
Pickle juice, maybe. Oh. Yeah, green tomatoes. Yeah, good shout.
I didn't know they existed.
Yeah. Look at that.
That's too much.
No, I'm sorry. That's the equivalent. That's the Bloody Mary equivalent,
carrot,
right?
Bit of carrot there. Look.
Of when you see on Instagram and Facebook, and it says, "Look, do you want to try this burger?" And it's just a big pile of mess.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you put a meatball, French fries, bacon, and fried onion strings on your drink? Oh, look at that!
Oh, for God's sake!
That looks like a light fitting.
That's got sushi on it, hasn't it? Is that sushi in the middle?
No, it looks like cucumber.
What's that? The arrows over there. Oh yeah, it's here.
Oh Matt, it's not called the hash bar. It's called the hashtag bar.
Here at Hash Kitchen.
Oh, well, why are they?
And there on the background, hashtag AS hashtag.
Oh, I don't like that.
Well, they call that the hash key, don't they? So
yeah,
I know, but I don't like it. That means it's hash 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 hash
hash hash hash
hash hash hash. Right, we're going. No,
we're not. Right.
50 Shades.
So the I think, to be fair, I think that kind of, think we've gone into depth conversation on the Bloody Mary today.
We've gone into depth, conspired, gone all the way around the world, come back, and we're still none the wiser.
It only gained a celery stick in the 1960s as well, apparently. The idea of adding a celery stick originated at Chicago's Ambassador East Hotel by accident. A customer didn't receive a straw, so he wound up with a celery stick to mix. There you go.
To mix. I was going to say, it wouldn't have made a good straw. But that's true. Like, I put a celery stick in mine to mix it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, like, the salt and the stuff can sink.
I had a sink in my hot sauce, especially sank quite a bit. The end of mine was very spicy.
You had a spicy finish.
I'm on the National Today website, and it says Bloody Mary National Bloody Mary Day activities. Brunch it out with some Bloody Marys. So obviously, you know,
are the activities drink a Bloody Mary?
Yep. Invite some friends over to make some
Bloody Marys.
Yep. Create a Bloody Mary bucket list. So find the best Bloody Marys in your city and rank them.
Yeah.
So you do a bar Bloody Mary crawl.
Okay, that's cool.
It says, make sure you plan accordingly. For example, have a designated driver and don't try them all in one day. No.
because you will have the worst bum in the morning.
Why we love National Bloody Mary Day. We get to toast new beginnings at the beginning of the day. Yeah. It's a cocktail and a hangover cure. Bloody Marys have potential health benefits.
Yeah. This is all on the 1st of January as well.
Yeah. Been out the night before, then you got a Bloody Mary bar crawl the next morning.
And then right at the bottom of the page, it says National Bloody Mary Day dates. So January, they've got a whole half a page on this. I'll have to show the year 2020, January the 1st, and then you scroll down. Yeah, 2020, would it? January the 1st. January 1st. It's like, we get it. We know when it is.
We get the idea.
Although it does tell you what day they're on, which is handy. So next year's on a Friday.
You're still not going to forget what day it is.
I'm definitely going to have some Bloody Marys next year.
I'll tell you what, Laura's been like a guest on the show today, hasn't she?
Yeah, in and out, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey?
oh no, Todd, you've done it now.
I'm in trouble now, what I said.
It's all right.
I love her. I love you, Laura.
But yeah, I've had a good time just talking about one drink. Actually, it's kind of helped it keep a little bit focused, I think.
What, you said we lacked focus before? I don't know what you're on about.
Well, I don't know. And yeah, the screen sharing was really good. I'll have to see it. I'll have to see how. Actually, like Todd, it might, because my camera is like not on my laptop, so my laptop's actually like basically the other wall. So to screen share, I'd be like this.
Yeah.
We might get an extra new chip.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find if there's any more like random quick facts that I can share, but I don't think so.
But yeah, those were the Bloody Marys. Do we want to decide on a drink that we want to do next week?
A drink or a theme?
We'll go for another drink.
Next week, let's have a look. Have we got any national days?
There's Paloma this week, isn't there? And
yeah,
will it be Mint Julep?
National today. Let's find out. Hang on.
This is tense.
This is what it all.
Whether I can make myself one as well.
What are we in? We're in May, aren't we?
Yeah.
What date will it be?
When we're filming, it'll be the 25th.
25th is National Wine Day.
National Wine Day.
Let's make wine and cocktails.
Could make wine cocktails.
What's the date today? 18th, 19th,
18th.
18th. National No Dirty Dishes Day.
Oh, no, I've got loads as well. No, I'm not washing up.
That'd be a rubbish podcast.
Saturday the 30th. Yeah, Saturday the 30th is Mint Julep Day.
Well, should we go with Mint Julep then? Because it's close enough, isn't it?
Same week.
Yeah.
We could do either Paloma or Mint Julep, but Mint Julep's probably because it hasn't already gone.
Paloma Day gone.
So I need to research a Mint Julep before next Monday then, because I've never had one.
Yeah,
that could be my homework.
Yeah, if you get some of the ingredients and we can make one then.
Oh yeah, I'll get it. We could do an actual on screen.
Yeah,
sounds good.
Making of one.
Yeah,
and we'll show you how to do it.
Cool.
That'll work really well.
Next week's episode of the Day Drinkers podcast will be on a mint julep, which is another classic cocktail including bourbon, mint, sugar, and bitters as well. And it comes in like a tin with crushed ice.
You see, listening to you there, the only thing I haven't got is fresh mint or bitters. So can you get bitters in just a standard supermarket?
You can, yeah. I can always drop some off for you as well.
Oh, amazing!
Because I've got a spare bottle of them. So yeah, thank you very much for joining us, Matt.
You're welcome.
Yeah, man.
I'll come next week. Make
I'm
some.
look forward to joining next week as well on Mint Julep Day.
Yeah, I think that'll be another good. Keep it as a trio. But yeah, so Todd, where can we find more of your work?
I am Todd Wilson Music on Facebook, or just Todd.Wilson on Instagram. Still doing live streams every Sunday at 7 on Facebook. And I'm currently working on a new EP of my own music as well. So
very nice.
Getting that recorded in lockdown. And just kind of putting that out there for hopefully some people to listen to.
While you've got the time, you might as well.
Well, exactly. What about yourself, Matt? Where can we find you?
Here at home.
Keep your eye out on the isolation creations for Matt.
Yeah, no, I'll be at home. What am I doing? I'm just doing stuff at home when I can. Really, to be fair, just staying safe, going for little walks. I might even I might do some walking cocktails. I might go on a walk and make a walking cocktail.
Yeah, I miss the travelling cocktails that you do. You know, when well, obviously we all did them on the mountain that time. But Will, I don't know if you realise with the song, but do you realise that the song that you heard last night obviously is a tribute to that trip?
Yeah, I was going to say actually that I really enjoyed your song.
That's kind of where that song started, was on that trip. So
that's nice.
Yeah, but yeah, I do miss the travelling cocktails and the train cocktails. Me too. What did you do in the car? What did you make in the car?
Old fashions.
That was it.
Yeah. But yeah, Todd, you had a really good set last night. So guys, do go check him out on a Sunday night, and show him some love.
Cheers, guys. Yeah. And Will, where can we find you?
You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. So it's Circle Lounge on YouTube, Circle Lounge on Instagram, Circle Lounge on Facebook. They're all the same. And yeah, so I'm doing a series called Isolation Creations at the moment. So I'm trying to make videos of cocktails that you can use, you can make at home that are not many ingredients, maybe 3 to 5, and you might have some lying around anyway. And Matt's in bonus episodes of those as well.
I'm doing as much as I can. I don't really have much in the way of booze at home, so I'm just doing what I can.
Everyone seems to like Matt's more than mine.
Yeah.
You know what I like about Matt's? I like the different scenery that he gives us.
Oh, yeah.
It makes me think that he's got this like ridiculously huge house, because there's always like he has really good little walls that he can like go against, and it just looks like
a different part,
different rooms or gardens or
I did actually mention on Facebook to our followers on Circle Lounge Facebook, if you've got any ingredients at home that you have no idea what to do with, just drop us a message. And we've had a few responses, so I might look into doing something for a few comments that we've had.
Have we lost Will?
He's gone blue, hasn't
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know where I've gone.
Are you sharing your screen? Is it just a blue screen?
Zoom just said, Zoom has quit unexpectedly, and I got really worried then. So before anything else goes wrong, I think we'll just wind up.
Let's sign off.
Lovely. Right.
Bye, guys. Take care.
Watching, guys, and we'll see you next week for some mint juleps.
Okay. See you. Bye.
Bye.